Good evening, everybody. My name is Ian Bryant. You might know me better as the voice of the crosswalk signals all up and down Guadalupe, or the call center when you call UT service line. Here are next week's top stories. It is currently the year 2019, otherwise known as the year Hollywood has exhausted all of its original ideas for movies, causing an endless stream of sequels, remakes, and reboots. The latest victim of this trend is the classic 50s nostalgia musical Grease 2 and its much lesser known and lower rated predecessor, Grease. Now, it seems as if we're getting a prequel to these films, which is unfortunately not called the Greasequel, but instead titled Summer Lovin'. Apparently, the film will show the relationship between Danny and Sandy that took place before the events of the first movie. While the opening scene of Grease shows Danny and Sandy hanging out on a beach somewhere, the film never actually says where that beach is located. Well, turns out that beach is actually Normandy, only moments before the Allied forces arrive to open up a second front against the Nazi Empire in World War II. Yup, you heard that right. While Grease was a perfect piece of 50s nostalgia, we predict that Summer Lovin' will take place during the Second World War and will give you that sweet 40s nostalgia you've been dying for, full of war, rationing, racism, and casual sexism. The basic story will go something like this. Danny Zuko, who was a member of the elite fascist Italian combat squad, the T-Birds, ends up following French nurse Sandy whilst recovering in a French hospital. Their budding romance is obviously forbidden by both sides, so their love is kept The University of Texas at Arlington banned Greek life activities on their campus. That includes social mixers, philanthropic events, new member probates, and a lot more. The Greek population at UT Arlington are outraged, and honestly, if I went to that school, I'd be mad too. Not because of this Greek life thing, but because I would have somehow ended up at UTA. It's been about a week since this ban went into effect, and in Arlington, well, nothing's really changed. If anything, there's been a lot of good happening. Less sexual assaults at frat parties, a significant decrease in jewel smoke population, and quieter neighborhoods near their campus. Overall, this seems to be a positive for their community. We at Next Week Now predict that the administration at UT Austin will see this decrease in activity on campus at UT Arlington and opt to ban Greek life here as well. Only somebody will get it wrong in there. In a weird act of racism, instead of banning Greek life, the university actually just up and bans everything Greek. When the ban is implemented, all international students from Greece will be deported and Greek yogurt and hummus will no longer be served at UT dining halls. If you think that's bad, just wait until it starts affecting academia. Greek letters and words are going to be banned from here as well. Because the number Greek letter Because the number Greek letter pi's, I've never understood that. Because of its use in most math-based education, this ban will be especially detrimental to any STEM major at UT, as it will be eliminated entirely from the curriculum. Physics will no longer be seen as a viable major. Sorry, Moksh. And will therefore be banned from existence, along with most of the College of Natural Sciences. Classical studies will also be affected. UT will only use philosophy textbooks that include the teachings of Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates, and all those other statues. Like all things, it will spiral out of control. Film screenings of the movie Grease will be banned, along with any stage production of the show. If you have a song from the Grease soundtrack stuck in your head, you better keep it in your head. If you so much as sing a word of "You're the One That I Want," you'll be expelled. I was really looking forward to summer Lovin'. Students with terrible acne with greasy faces who fail to find a good acne routine will also be expelled. Bacon grease, gone. Elbow grease, gone. Pizza, dead. While officials get so caught up in banning other things relating to grease, they forget to actually ban Greek life. Frat guys and sorority girls continue to live on, blissfully unaware of the war on Greeks. From a war on campus to the end of the world, here's Mokshikara and Martin Hay.